Hey everybody, Jeremy Lafrentz with Backstage Entertainment, hanging out at Vans Warped Tour. We found John with Shut Up and Deal. John, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Now, how's the Warped Tour been going? You guys got about a week and a half left. Anything that crazy happened so far?
I don't know about crazy. I mean, Warp's been notoriously rough in the past, and I think even more so this year. We did some dates last year, and it was pretty rough. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it's just a lot of non-stop work, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and especially right now, we're coming up on the end of our, there's about a 14-day stretch, I think, without a day off, which is just kind of rough, you know. Those days off really help. But all in all, it's been a really awesome experience, I think.
Right. Now, Shut Up and Deal, I mean, that's a pretty unique name. Where did you guys come up with that?
The band name was actually conceived before I was in the band, actually, but from what I'm told, all the guys, after they formed the band, they were kind of looking for a name, and they wanted something that wasn't taken as a URL, because this is when like MySpace and stuff like that was really prominent, and so they were kind of searching for a name. They were actually sitting down playing cards one night, and somebody was talking too much, I guess, and somebody said, "Hey, shut up and deal," and they were kind of like, "Oh, you know, like maybe we should see if that's taken," and they looked and it wasn't, so from there on, that was the name.
Okay. Tell the fans now about your most recent album that's out.
Our most recent album right now is it's a 7-track EP called This One's For Me, and we've been having a really good response from it, I think, so far. We were going to put out new music before the summer, but we were kind of weary about that because we didn't want to put out a bunch of new stuff that people didn't know. We wanted to come out here and play a bunch of songs that people already knew the words to and stuff like that, so we decided to hold off on the new music until after Warped Tour. But This One's For Me, I think, is a great album. We tried to do some different stuff with it. You know, there's a few tracks that are more melodically driven, a little bit more vocal action in them, kind of just your standard pop rock kind of song. And then we actually have some that are a little bit more upbeat, a little bit heavier, if you will, stuff like that. And there's actually an acoustic track at the end as well. So it's kind of a good mix of what we can do as a band, I think, and I don't know, I think it's a good showcase.
Yeah, it shows your variety of what you guys are all about and everything. So now, like I mentioned before the interview started, we're going to go to our BSC box. We have fans that submit questions, and you're going to pick your own here. So go ahead and pick one, and we'll see what it says.
Let's make this random.
Yep.
All right, what do you enjoy most about being in the band?
Back there.
I think what I enjoy most is just not being told what to do every day, you know what I mean? I'm not working a regular 9-to-5 job, and you know, before I joined the band, I was actually in college as well, and college is great. I had a great time, but it gets kind of old, you know what I mean? Going after, you know, 3 or 4 years, and it's just kind of monotonous, so it was nice to be able to jump into something different, and I may pursue my education as well if I end up not doing too much with music, but for right now, I think it's the job for me, you know what I mean? We don't make much money, and we basically live in a van most of the year, but you know, I really enjoy doing it.
Yeah, you're with good friends and everything.
Absolutely, man.
It's gotta be a dream job, though. Let's try another one.
All right. Who's your biggest non-musical influence? Wow, that's a deep one.
It is a deep one.
Jeez, I don't know. I think honestly, I'm just gonna say my family. I mean, they've been super supportive in everything that I do. Whether it was, you know, college, which they actually wanted me to be doing, or you know, with the whole music endeavor, they've just been supportive the whole way, and you know, they're just great people. I can't wait to actually get back and see them when the tour's over, and I think that my dad and my grandpa especially have just influenced me a lot.
Well, good. Let's try one more.
All right.
See what you guys, if you get a fun one here.
Big one.
There you go.
All right, if you could learn to play any other instrument you don't already play, what would you play?
For the fans out there, what do you play right now?
I actually sing and play guitar. I can play a little bit of drums, not good, but I can play. And then obviously I can play a little bit of bass, but I'm not a bassist by any means. I think if I could learn any instrument right now, though, as boring as it may sound, it would be piano. I wish.
Number one answer so far.
Really? I mean, I wish I would have learned when I was younger. I wish my parents would have not forced me, but encouraged me more to learn something like that. You know, when I learned to play guitar, I actually just learned by ear. I didn't really take lessons. I didn't learn to read music or anything that's semi-important like that. So I'm actually surprised that I've been as successful as I have been with doing that. But I would definitely love to learn to play piano in the future. I just haven't really had the time for it, I guess, being on tour, you know.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now just last thing for the fans out there, tell them where they can go to find out more about Shut Up and Deal.
All right, well, our main webpage that we're using right now is our Facebook. I know everyone has Facebook nowadays, so that's actually facebook.com/shutupanddeal. We post all our dates and stuff like that on there. We also have a MySpace page, even though nobody uses MySpace anymore. But you can actually stream our entire album, This One's For Me, on MySpace, and you can actually download a free song called Dangerous on there. So if you guys have a MySpace, or if you just want to type in the URL, it's just myspace.com/shutupanddeal. And then we also have Twitter. Everyone's using Twitter nowadays, so our username on there is @shutupanddeal.
Okay, well, there you go, guys. Go check out Shut Up and Deal. Hey everyone, make sure to like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook to see our photos, to enter yourself into contests for autographed prizes, and other news. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube to check out the rest of our videos. And you can find us on Twitter to get updates about what we're doing. For Backstage Entertainment, this is Jeremy Lafrentz.